Vegan diets have surged in popularity worldwide, driven by concerns about personal health, animal welfare, and environmental sustainability. While plant-based diets are widely celebrated for their benefits in reducing cardiovascular risk, supporting weight management, and providing rich sources of fiber and phytonutrients, emerging research reveals that long-term veganism also has profound effects on the gut microbiome, the complex community of trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms that inhabit the digestive tract. The gut microbiome is increasingly recognized as a central player in human health, influencing immunity, metabolism, mental well-being, and even hormonal balance. New findings suggest that following a vegan diet for extended periods can reshape this microbial ecosystem, promoting unique patterns of diversity and metabolic activity that have both immediate and long-term health implications. Studies comparing omnivorous, vegetarian, and vegan populations consistently show that vegan diets encourage the growth of microbial species specialized in digesting complex plant fibers, such as non-digestible carbohydrates and resistant starches. These bacteria, including members of the genera Bifidobacterium, Prevotella, and Faecalibacterium, produce beneficial metabolites called short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, including butyrate, acetate, and propionate. SCFAs play multiple positive roles in human physiology. They nourish colon cells, reduce intestinal inflammation, support barrier function in the gut lining, and help regulate systemic immune responses. Higher SCFA production in long-term vegans correlates with lower markers of inflammation in some studies, suggesting that a well-balanced plant-based diet can actively promote immune resilience. This highlights a key advantage of a vegan microbiome profile. The gut becomes a source of protective metabolites that reinforce overall health rather than merely digesting food. In addition to immune benefits, changes in gut microbiome diversity under long-term vegan diets have implications for metabolism. The increased abundance of fiber-fermenting bacteria enhances energy extraction from complex carbohydrates while promoting a slower and steadier release of glucose into the bloodstream. This can improve insulin sensitivity, help maintain stable blood sugar levels, and support metabolic flexibility, which is the body's ability to efficiently switch between glucose and fat for energy. Interestingly, while vegan microbiomes often differ in composition from omnivorous ones, research indicates that this is not inherently detrimental. Rather, it reflects an adaptive response to the specific nutrient environment created by plant-based eating. The richness of plant fibers, polyphenol, and other bioactive compounds in vegan diets encourages microbial species that specialize in these compounds, and their metabolic byproducts can further support cardiovascular health, liver function, and weight management. Mental health is another domain where vegan-associated microbiome shifts show promise. There is growing recognition of the gut-brain axis, a complex communication network linking the gut microbiome to brain function through immune signaling, neurotransmitter production, and metabolic pathways. Certain bacteria enriched in long-term vegan diets are linked to the production of neurotransmitter precursors such as serotonin and gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, which can influence mood regulation and stress resilience. While research is still evolving, preliminary findings suggest that a diverse, plant-focused microbiome may contribute to enhanced cognitive flexibility, emotional stability, and even reductions in low-grade anxiety or depressive symptoms. This points to a fascinating positive feedback loop. Plant-based diets nourish gut bacteria, which produce metabolites that support brain health, which in turn may encourage healthier lifestyle choices and continued plant-based eating. It is important to note that long-term vegan diets require careful planning to maintain optimal nutrient intake. While the microbiome adaptations are largely positive, insufficient intake of certain nutrients such as vitamin B12, omega-3 fatty acids, or iodine can limit the full benefits of a plant-based diet. When vegans ensure adequate intake of these nutrients through fortified foods or supplementation, the combination of a fiber-rich diet and a healthy gut microbiome can support robust immune function, metabolic health, and mental well-being over the long term. In fact, the microbial diversity promoted by plant-based eating may enhance the absorption and utilization of these nutrients, reinforcing the systemic benefits of careful dietary planning. Another encouraging aspect is the dynamic nature of the gut microbiome. While long-term veganism can produce unique microbial patterns, the microbiome is highly adaptable. Introducing occasional dietary diversity, Fermented foods or targeted prebiotics and probiotics can further enhance microbial richness, strengthen gut barrier function, and increase resilience to pathogens. This means that even long-term vegans can fine-tune their gut environment to maximize health benefits without compromising the ethical or environmental principles that often motivate their dietary choices. Overall, the emerging evidence paints a highly positive picture. Long-term vegan diets reshape the gut microbiome in ways that enhance immune defense, support metabolic stability, and potentially improve mental well-being. Rather than being a limitation, the changes in microbial composition reflect a powerful adaptive response to a plant-rich diet, with cascading benefits throughout the body. By promoting fiber-fermenting bacteria, supporting SCFA production, and enhancing gut-brain communication, vegan diets illustrate how nutrition can work synergistically with the microbiome to strengthen multiple aspects of human health. When combined with thoughtful nutrient planning, this approach demonstrates that long-term plant-based eating can be a sustainable and deeply health-promoting strategy, offering a compelling example of how diet, microbiome diversity, and overall wellness are intimately connected.